Hello all and welcome back to another model railway video, and what is going to be part 2 of my look at the Hornby TT 120 train set, the Scotsman. So if you haven't seen the first video I did, that was the unboxing video, so seeing what you get included. If you want to see that video, I'll put a link up now so you can watch it before this one if you want to see it all in order. But yeah, I'll hopefully get that done. Since the last time though, I have managed to get a baseboard, which is just a plyboard. It's 18mm thick and is 1200 by 900 millimeters. The reason I've done it that size, it's smaller than the plan that Hornby gives you on the box, but the reason I've done it is just it'll fit better in the space that I have for it. So at this stage, all it is the plyboard. Haven't put a frame under it, haven't put sides on it. I am going to get it onto that reasonably soon. But I have tacked the track on just to have a look at it all set up. I've measured it out and made sure it's quite square with the edges and that the track's reasonably well connected so it's not on any funny angles or anything. And it all has been running quite well. Haven't had any derailments so far, which is a plus side of it, but you never know, hopefully not. But yeah, simply what I'm going to be doing today is, at the end of the video, I'll talk more about my plans with the layout, but for now we're going to have a look at the train set itself running. So I'm going to put the loco and coaches on. I'll use the Rerailer just to show you how that works. It's pretty easy, but I'll use it anyway. But yeah, we'll give it a run, have a close look at it running, and then I'll talk more about what I'm planning with this layout in TT. Right, we'll get to it. So there we go, the Rerailer is positioned on the track and I've already put 2 of the coaches on. So I'm just going to show you how this works. All you have is a little lock tab there which goes in between the sleepers, and of course it's best to do this on a bit of straight track. And all you simply have to do with your rolling stock once it's the Rerailer's on the track is you just simply position it on like that. That's all you got to do. Easy as that. So there's no fiddling around with the loco or coach wheels or bogies. It's just simply push it on, roll it on. The locos, of course, though, you've got to be a little bit more delicate, is because it's a bit more fine. And in my opinion, it's best if you're re-railing the loco on the Rerailer, instead of just pushing it along, just try and take a little bit of weight off the driving wheels, just so it's not going to do any damage to them. So just nice and gently bring it down and it will do all of it for you. But yeah, that's on the track, that worked perfectly. And then all you do is just take that off and put it to the side. So I'll run the loco forward under power just to check that it's all on. It is. And I'm just going to bring the coaches forward onto the straight because they wouldn't have connected up. They haven't. It's because they're on a curve. So if I do it like that though, see that connects? They're pretty good couplings actually, I think they're quite interesting. But I'll quickly show you how you actually undo them. The best way to do it, I actually use a flat screwdriver. I make sure the power's off. All I do, get it underneath, just lift the hook if you can find it, and then as you can see, that just uncouples. Easy as that. So I'll now couple it back up. Oh, didn't want to that time. And I'll do things a little bit more properly now, and I'll actually back the locomotive up onto the train. So we'll see if we can do a nice slow connecting to it. Did that connect? Let's find out. Look at that. First try. Very good. Okay then, I will send the set on its way and we'll have a look at it running, and then at the end of the video I'll talk a little bit more about what I intend to do in TT gauge in terms of what the future is for the layout, what else I'm going to hopefully get, is because I do intend to get some more locos and rolling stock. But yeah, first let's enjoy the set running. Here we go. Now I just wanted to film this. I've slowed the set down a bit, and the reason I've been running it a bit quicker is because, as you'll see, when it enters the curves it slows down quite a bit, which is a bit interesting. It's almost as if it's not coping with the radius quite correctly. But it comes as a set, so it must be designed to cope with it. But yeah, as you see, as soon as it hits the straights it takes off, but then when it enters the curves it just slows down. Very interesting. Just one observation I've seen. Right, so I'm now going to try the sidings. So I'm going to flip the points and we'll see how it rolls in. And I must say, this loco copes really well with the points. Goes through there, no stopping or anything. And we'll just park it up there. And it gives me a chance also to show you the thing in reverse properly. So I'll reverse it out and then I'll do some laps of it actually going backwards around the track. Unfortunately, this engine doesn't come with a coupling for the front, so it has to push its load. Right, I'll switch the points and we'll film it going backwards. You'd have to be pretty skilled if you were doing this in real life. So there we go folks, the Hornby TT 120 scale train set, the Scotsman, running on the baseboard that I've got for it, and I tell you what, it's a good running set. As you can see, the locomotive copes well in forwards direction or even reverse direction. It pushed the coaches really well going in reverse. So far it has not derailed at all. I'm actually quite impressed by that. Hasn't come off on any track joins, hasn't had a carriage come off, hasn't unhooked. It's done really, really well. So that's points for Hornby. They've designed a good coupling system that links together really well, doesn't come adrift, and it's not that hard to get them undone. All you've got to do is just get a screwdriver underneath there and pop it up. In fact, I'll do it again just for the camera. I may have derailed it myself then, so I know. Look at that. Easy. And it's all still on, and as you can see, coaches are pretty free rolling. But yeah, no, that is running really, really well. The only thing that I would say about the set is with the loco, and when it enters the curves, it is a little bit, seems a bit tight for the engine, but it's designed as a set. The locomotive comes with the track, and that's how Hornby have designed it, so I'd say it's correct. It could just be maybe my table's slightly on a angle. It could be a little bit higher this end. That might be why it was struggling a little bit along this curve, because I was watching it as it was going around. It slowed down quite a bit on there. But wasn't too bad. At the high speeds you don't really notice it. It's only at slow speeds. But yeah, not a biggie. Very good. Oh well, I hope it's been an enjoyable video, and also a quick little bit about what I intend to do with the layout in the future is, of course, I'm going to put some sides on it, put a frame on it, I'm going to do some scenery, design a little town area. I'll figure out my track plan first, because there might be more tracks that will go in the centre. I don't know yet, it's just, I'm planning it as it goes really. But yeah, in terms of rolling stock, I am looking to get some of the freight cars that are available. I'm going to be getting some of the Northeastern equipment, the Northeastern box van and the brake van I am hopefully going to get. And I'm also wanting to try one of their 08 shunting locos. The BR blue one is probably the one I will go for. But yeah, you never know, it might be something different. Plus, I also want to go for one of the A4s that have been released. I'm still indecisive of what one to get, but yeah, that should be something coming up as well. Oh, very good. I hope it's been enjoyable, folks. Good to see the set finally running, and I'll update you as I go along with the progress I make in different videos. Very good. Hope you've enjoyed it, folks. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.